E estamos de volta. Estamos de volta para um jogo feminino. Desta vez o Sporting vai enfrentar o BSI Copenhagen, a equipa dinamarquesa que começou os seus jogos hoje, porque devido a questões de calendário e à perda da equipa paquistanesa, ontem não teve jogos. Hoje jogou pela manhã contra o CSI de São Paulo, tendo sido derrotado, e agora vai enfrentar o Sporting. Bradley. We're going to have BSI for the second time in the tournament, but also the second time today because they didn't play yesterday.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm actually really excited for this one. I think this is going to be fascinating to see how Sporting come up against BSI Copenhagen. Because Copenhagen have got some really good players in their squad, but Sporting, of course, one of the favourites, one of the stronger teams in the women's side and the men's side of the competition.
And Sporting has played against the sister team of BSI, the Malmo, in the Champions League a few months ago in this pavilion, and won. So it's did they learn anything? They changed the strategy. What can we expect from BSI?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. The Malmo reached the final of the Women's Champions League, losing out 12-2 to Sporting, who won the Champions League, and also Sporting won the Champions League in 2019. Here is Anja Christiansen then with the first throw down this near side. It's blocked.
Quiet, please.
First throw from Carolina Duarte down this near side that goes wide of the left post.
Quiet, please.
So Copenhagen throwing from right to left, and that's the first one. And it's Rebecca Krebs, and the sheer delight. She jumps up in the air, punches the sky. Rebecca Krebs gets the first one for BSI Copenhagen. It's 1-0 inside the first 20 seconds. And just to confirm those starting threes for you, as Lehigh Ben David replies. So we've got Lehigh Ben David, Amanda Dennis and Carolina Duarte, who are the three for Sporting. As for Copenhagen, we have Anja Christiansen, Hazel Gezen and Rebecca Krebs. So work to do now for Duarte and Sporting. Duarte goes through this to the near side, and Anja Christiansen dives to her right. Christensen will respond, launches one down this near side touchline. It's saved to the right by Carolina Duarte. Here is Lehigh Ben David from Israel. Lehigh Ben David, real international squad is Sporting. Brazil, Israel, the USA. Amanda Dennis is out there.
The best of the best.
It really is. It's a talented squad, and that's a high ball given against Anja Christiansen. So a chance now for Sporting to score their first one of the match. And Anja Christiansen is standing in the centre of her goal.
Quiet, please.
Lehigh Ben David. Can she finish and get
and
things
goal.
level? She does. Lehigh Ben David placed it down the centre. It's 1-1.
Sporting está empatado neste momento com o BSI. Acabaram de marcar o seu primeiro gol e assim voltando à igualdade.
So restart now with Rebecca Krebs on the far right side, throwing from right to left, throws down the centre, save from Amanda Dennis. Amanda Dennis now standing in the centre of her goal. Goes down the middle, saved by Hazel Gezen and pounced upon by Rebecca Krebs. Rebecca Krebs was playing for Malmo at the Champions League back in September and October. Big save from Rebecca Krebs, as that was goal bound and saved by the feet of Krebs and out on this near side. Copenhagen playing in burgundy shirts, so we're sporting in dark green, dark green shirts.
I would say Bordeaux for the BSI, like the wine, and dark green shirts for Sporting, not the usual strump with green and white. And a goal.
2-1 to Sporting, and it's a brilliant finish from Duarte on this near side. Flew into the net, past Anja Christiansen on this near side, ran along the touchline. It's 2-1 to Sporting. Here is Anja Christiansen to respond, saved by Duarte. And Amanda Dennis will now reply. She's standing in the centre. Good work by Hazel Gezen and Rebecca Krebs. Krebs opts to come to this near side now, and Krebs goes down the centre, cleared away.
I think that Amanda Dennis was the best scorer in the Champions League last September.
Oh, it's a brilliant finish from Lehigh Ben David. It's 3-1. Are they starting to sort of go through the
They are
gears
taking
now?
off.
Yeah.
This is a goal by Lily, I think.
White, please. Please.
Anja Christiansen opted to go down the centre. And a high ball given against Anja Christiansen, and there's a bit of frustration kicking in for Anja Christiansen. She's conceded another penalty and an opportunity now to make it 4-1.
Carolina is giving the ball to Lily.
Quiet, please. Play.
We can see, as always, Marcia Ferreira prowling through the team bench area. The coach that coaches both men's and women's team of Sporting Clube Portugal, and that me and Bradley called the Lioness because she prowls the team bench area every game. But she's cool. Today she's not too control. She's just watching. Okay, not Lily. Lee is. Am I saying it right, Sari? Sari Ben David. It's Lee, probably, because it's a H before the I. Boa tarde, Paulo Apolinário.
Alana Duarte going down this near side past Anja Christiansen.
Quiet, please. Play.
Anja Christiansen, she's given away 2 penalties, but she's certainly a threat and goes to the opposite corner on that far side, but it's out of play.
Quiet, please. Please.
Oh, and it just goes underneath the body of Hazel Gezen, and it's 4-1. The frustration for Hazel Gezen is straight down her path, and it goes underneath her body.
Play.
With the Copenhagen coaches, Thomas Svensson and Christian Bergstrom, watching on from the team bench, and their thinking caps on. Christiansen dives on the ball. She will respond from right to left, going to the opposite corner towards Ben David. David goes for it down this near side. Oh, it's off the post and it's in. It's 5-1, a brilliant.
Another goal for Sporting by Leahy.
Ben David with a brilliant throw. It's 5-1.
Play.
5-1. Sporting vence por 5 bolas a uma a equipa do BSI Copenhagen.
Here is Amanda Dennis. Good save by Anja Christiansen on this near side. Timeout call with under 8 minutes remaining of this first
Timeout
half.
by Sporting, I think. I was being corrected by the way that I was saying Lee Hee's name. She's called Lee Hee, not Lily. So don't make the same mistake that I did, Bradley. I think it's a Hebrew name.
It is amazing, the Sporting team, with players from different parts of the world all coming
Yeah.
together.
And playing so good with each other.
Yeah.
Because you have Brazilians with Americans, with Israelis,
USA.
with Portuguese, and works perfectly.
Quiet, please. Please.
Rebecca Krebs going for that far left-hand corner of the Sporting goal. It's wide.
Quiet, please.
And David just hands over responsibility to Amanda Dennis, who's standing in the centre of her goal. Amanda Dennis goes down the middle. It's saved by Hazel Gezant. She just stands up, walks back to her goal, and then a 360-degree throw towards that far corner is picked up by Ben David.
Quiet, please. Play.
Duarte down
And
the
another
centre,
goal.
and it's another one for Sporting.
Lee is unstoppable. It's unstoppable. She's playing goals from scoring goals from the right and from the left.
It's been
Oh, Lee means that she's mine from her mother.
That's one back for Copenhagen. They are still fighting out there. They've got some talented players of BCI Copenhagen. Anja Christiansen
6-2. Sporting is winning to. Thank you, Sari, for your information.
Yeah, really interesting.
Yeah.
Really interesting. Love listening to stories. And
Yeah, I love
finding new
to
information.
understand why the things are as they are.
Yeah.
Agora um bocadinho em português, para quem está a acompanhar a transmissão em português. O Sporting vence a esta altura o BSI de Copenhaga por 6-2. A jogadora israelita Lee está a marcar tanto da esquerda como da direita, está a fazer um fantástico jogo, mas toda a equipa está muito concisa e a funcionar às mil maravilhas, para a grande alegria da treinadora Márcia Ferreira. Então, neste momento, Ringo, temos Carolina, temos Lee e temos... Which is
Quiet,
the
please. Play.
number 7? Amanda Dennis. Portanto, temos Carolina, Amanda e Lee em campo para o Sporting. Portanto, como falava há pouco com o Bradley, uma equipa extremamente internacional. Temos uma americana, uma israelita e uma brasileira em campo, que acabaram de marcar o 7º golo para o Sporting. Golo do Sporting.
It's another one for Ben David. It's 7-2 to Sporting, and we've not even finished the first quarter of the game. So 5 more for Sporting, and they will win the game on the mercy rule. But BCI Copenhagen will fight till the very end.
We were expecting a tougher game for Sporting. Yes, I played so well against São Paulo. We were expecting a little bit more fight from the...
I thought it might have been a closer game. I think maybe a bit of frustration have just kicked in a little bit for BCI Copenhagen, but Sporting they've changed the team around, of course. Bear in mind that Sporting have a big squad that means they can change players. They're big, fresh players. The likes of Amanda Dennis and Carolina Duarte didn't even feature in the first game, so they're fresh, ready to go. It's a luxury.
I think that
they Sporting do
Carolina
have.
was not even here. I think she was getting everything together to be in the perfect conditions for this day. Substitution in
So
in the
yes,
Danish team.
number 1 Hazel Gezen leaves and is replaced by number 2 Hannah Svensson. Here is Rebecca Krebs on that far side.
Oh.
Brilliant finish! Brilliant finish from Rebecca Krebs. And the celebration to match as she punches the sky.
Rebecca celebrates the goals in the most funny way.
She celebrates.
Because she flies.
Yeah, she does. Touches the sky.
Yeah.
It's almost like she's won the World Cup.
Yeah.
Here is Ben David looking to respond.
Time ball number 6, sport.
Penalty opportunity now for Copenhagen, so they are just working their way back.
Quiet, please. Play.
So Anja Christiansen now with the opportunity to make it 4 for Copenhagen, with Ben David standing in the centre of her goal. Ben David saves.
Oh my God. Lee defends. Yeah. She scores. She does everything on the field. Great player for Sporting, and excellent form at this game.
Amanda Dennis standing on this near side with the ball in her hands. She goes down the centre.
Oh!
Saved by Rebecca Krebs, who does really well. Rebecca Krebs with a bouncing effort. He's blocked. Here is Ben David, who will have the chance to launch an attack down with Rebecca Krebs at this far side of the court. Sporting throwing from left to right, with Copenhagen throwing from right to left.
Please. Thank you. Quiet, please. Play.
Anja Christiansen will throw on this near side, the left of the 3. Saved, good save.
Agora vemos a número 7, Amanda Dennis, a fazer um lançamento defendido pela Rebecca Krebs, provavelmente uma das melhores jogadoras do BSI, que vimos recentemente aqui em Portugal a jogar pelo Malmo, na altura na Champions League, também disputada em Odivelas. A bola está com Amanda Dennis novamente. E relembro aos nossos espectadores que o resultado está 7-3, com vantagem para o Sporting sobre o BSI de Copenhagen. Temos aproximadamente 4 minutos para jogar na primeira parte.
Krebs on that far right side, 360-degree throw, good save by Ben David. She's back to her feet really quickly, leans on the crossbar, goes down this far side, but it's well wide of the right post.
But really strong.
Here is Anja Christiansen.
Quiet, please. Please. Ball over. Quiet, please. Play.
Here is Ben David, again down that far side, really attacking that far right corner of the goal, which Rebecca Krebs is defending well at the moment. And she returns and saves by Ben David. She opts to give it to Amanda Dennis, who's left of centre.
Oh, and a
Finds her
goal.
way through Amanda Dennis.
Quiet, please.
Now I'm not sure who's the best scorer. Because Ben David scored a lot, but Amanda is scoring a lot also.
Oh, unlucky from Anja Christiansen.
There's go the ink in the pool.
It was pinpoint accuracy nearly from Anja Christiansen. Just past the right post.
Quiet, please. Play.
Amanda Dennis.
Oh.
Ball's just ricocheted into the air
Goal.
and into the back of the net. It's 9-3. 2 goals in the space of 30 seconds have put Sporting in firm control.
Quiet, please. Play.
Here is Anja Christiansen. Well wide of the left post.
Quiet, please. Play.
And David in the centre. Good block by Anna Svensson in the middle for the central position for BSI Copenhagen. Anja Christiansen on the left goes down this near side.
Look out. Substitution for
Substitution on Sporting team.
number 1.
Number 6, Lihi Ben David leaves, enters number... I love that hug. Marlene. Enters Marlene. So now we have a Portuguese player on the Sporting team.
Yeah,
Marlene Brandão entra para a equipa do Sporting, substituindo Lihi Ben David. O resultado para esta altura são 9 bolas para o Sporting, 3 para o BSI de Copenhaga. Falta 1 minuto e meio para o fim da primeira parte.
with exactly 90 seconds to go in this
Play.
first half, which Sporting lead by 9 goals to 3. Here's Amanda Dennis, and she makes it 10. It goes underneath the body of Rebecca Krebs on this far right side. It was a cross-court effort from Amanda Dennis. She's having a brilliant game.
It's completely inverse when she suffers a goal because the world falls over her. So when she scores, she flies, but when she suffers, she really suffers.
Yeah, she
Rebecca
really,
is a very emotional player.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, she really shows her true emotions. It's brilliant when she scores. Cleared away by Hannah Svensson.
Quiet, please. Play.
Anja Christiansen.
Quiet, please. Play.
The ball goes to Amanda. Amanda Dennis on the right side of her net. And it was out.
Quiet, please.
And the ball goes to Marlene, number 1 of the Sporting team.
With those bright...
Yesterday she scored 2 perfect goals. That was photocopied, one for the other.
She's also got those bright pink trainers on
Yeah.
as well as Marlene Brandau. Here's Amanda Dennis.
And
Parried away, but is it going to be out of the post? It is. No goal. It's wide of the left post on this near side of the court. Just a reminder that Copenhagen throwing from right to left. With Anja Christiansen now with the ball in her hands. skims it along the surface, a bit of pace and power.
White, please. Please.
Out.
White, please. Please.
There is half-time, with Sporting leading by 10 goals
And
to
the time
3.
flew. Rebecca Krebs takes off her eye shade and she's not happy.
Frustrating half for Copenhagen, who find themselves 10-3 down. But credit where credit's due. Ben David, Amanda Dennis have been brilliant in that first half and put Sporting into a commanding position. And just a reminder, we've got 2 more games to come after this one, with Hercules taking on Ceci SP, and then arguably one of the games of the opening 2 days between Sporting and Ceci SP in the men's side of the competition.
Então estamos com 1 minuto e 50 de tempo de intervalo, estamos a meio do jogo, com o Sporting a vencer este BSI Copenhagen, com a fabulosa Rebecca Krebs, que vimos aqui a jogar pelo Malmo na Champions League e que agora está a jogar pelo BSI no World Cup. So the referees are checking the eye shades, as usual, and the volunteers are mopping, as usual also. And nobody gonna change side, as usual, because of COVID procedures, because it was chosen not to change fields on the mid-time. We are seeing Sporting against BSI Copenhagen, and in more or less 30 seconds we're gonna start the second half. The crowd cheers for the teams. Relembro a quem quiser fazer parte deste grande espetáculo desportivo que é a Taça do Mundo de GoalBall, disputada aqui em Lisboa neste novembro de 2021, pode fazer parte porque estão abertas as portas ao público, não só aqui no pavilhão Susana Barroso, onde estamos hoje, mas também no complexo desportivo do Casal Vistoso, onde estaremos a partir da manhã e até sábado para descobrir quem são os novos campeões do mundo de GoalBall nas categorias masculina e feminina. I was inviting everyone to come and join us because the pavilion is open to the public.
Yep.
So if you want to know Bradley, ask him for an autograph, a photograph, a selfie, or something like that.
I think you mean yourself. You mean you, don't you?
No. So the starting team for Sporting is the number 5, 3 and 7. So Leonor Silva, Carolina Duarte e Amanda Dennis. On the BSI Copenhagen, we still have Rebecca Krebs, Anna Svensson and Anja Christiansen. Oh meu Deus. really hard names to say for a Portuguese than Danish.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Anja.
Anja.
Play.
Anja Christensen.
Down.
So Rebecca Krebs with the ball in her hands on this far right side. She's opting to come in the centre though. Towards the near side. Good work by Leona Silva.
High ball number
Oh,
High ball called by Leona Silva. So a penalty opportunity here for BSI Copenhagen.
White, please. Please.
Here's Rebecca Krebs, goes down the centre,
Nope.
and it skims off to the far side, and it's a goal. Rebecca Krebs celebrates like she always does. It is brilliant.
she flies.
10. Quiet, please. Quiet, please.
Fly like a bird, sting like a bee. Or something like that. O Sporting continua a vencer por 10-4. O BSI marcou há pouco por Rebecca Krebs.
Here is the substitute, Silva. Down the centre, has her effort blocked by Hannah Svensson. Here is Anja Christensen on this near side, just leans against the post, but it's well wide of the right post.
Quiet, please. Play.
White, please. Please.
Anja Christensen on this near side. Goes towards the centre and
Oh.
finds the back of the net. Anja Christensen. Well, first two goals of this second half have gone the way of BSI Copenhagen. Is there a little comeback on the cards here?
Substitution. We're going to see number 4 leaving and number 6 entering. So we're going to lose number 4. No, number 5 leaving, Leonor Silva. So Leonor leaves and Lihi Ben David enters.
Quiet, please. Play.
Just interesting to watch Marcia Ferreira just talk to Leona Silva, and straight away off the bench,
Yeah.
it's 11-5.
So Marcia is hugging Leonor, which is really sad. But that's part of a coach job, right?
Support
To
your
be in
player.
the good and the bad moments.
Yeah.
It's an emotional moment for both of them, I imagine. As Marcia hugs the elements of the team, and she asks Maria Peixoto to hug her also.
White, please. Please.
It's a really emotional moment in the bench of Sporting.
Look out.
Quiet, please. Play.
Amanda Dennis now on this near side. It's blocked by Anja Christensen. Anja Christensen fires one back down this near side. It's wide of this near post.
Quiet, please.
A reminder that Copenhagen are throwing from right to left, with Sporting from left to right. Ben David can't find a way past Anja Christensen down this near side of the court, and Rebecca Krebs will respond on the far side. Goes down the centre, is blocked out. And Amanda Dennis will return. Amanda Dennis. Goes cross courts and is wide.
Quiet, please. Please.
David
David
has a very
against
saved.
with a strong throw.
Rebecca Krebs throws down that far side touchline. Ben David saves, back to her feet really quickly, touches the left post, fires one down the far side herself, blocked by Rebecca Krebs. High ball given against Annie
Penalty.
Christensen.
So Sporting as a penalty. Lihi Ben David is going to play the move.
Play.
And let's wait. No,
David.
it was Carolina. And it was saved.
Anja Christensen gave away the penalty. She's made up for it. She saved it.
Quiet, please.
And gets the support from her teammates as well. That's what I love about this BCI Copenhagen team. They all support each other through the good moments and the bad. Real togetherness in this group, and it's interesting because Copenhagen and Malmo team, they train together as well.
Brother teams.
Yeah.
Or sister teams.
Sister
probably.
teams, yeah. They all know each other, all work together. Anja Christensen. Brilliant finish from Anja Christensen.
E o Sporting sofre agora o 6º golo da equipa dinamarquesa. O Sporting que vence por 11-6, mas que voltou para a segunda parte um bocadinho mais lento. The second half, it's a little bit slower for Sporting.
A bit slower, a bit tighter as well. Copenhagen have really fought back in this second half. 3 goals in this second half. Good work from Rebecca Krebs.
Quiet, please. Please.
Amanda Dennis com a bola e
High ball given against
ball.
Amanda Dennis.
portanto, o Sporting agora arrisca-se a sofrer o 7º golo.
And now, all of a sudden, there's a chance to slowly
Quiet, please. Play.
work their way up the scoreboard. Here is Anja Christensen.
Amanda Dennis vai defender. Mas não. Golo do BSI de Copenhagen. Portanto, fica 11 para o Sporting, 7 para o Copenhagen.
Quiet, please.
11-7 on the scoreboard. Still 8.5 minutes to go. Plenty of time left in this one. Amanda Dennis on this near side, the left side. Good work by Hannah Svensson in the middle.
Quiet, please. Play.
Anja Christensen, saved by Amanda Dennis, and she replies.
Knocked out. Quiet, please. Play.
Good work by Anja Christensen. Pushes the ball out of play.
Out.
White, please. Please.
So throws from Ben David and Rebecca Krebs. Rebecca Krebs has the ball in her hands on this far right side. She launches an attack down the centre. Saved, and Sporting have the chance to respond here. Powerful effort that's blocked. Really dealt with well by Rebecca Krebs, who's diving to her right.
White, please.
Next on our broadcast, we'll still have female tournaments with Hercules from the Netherlands against the Cessi São Paulo in the female tournaments. That will come up next at 4 p.m. Lisbon time.
White, please. Please.
Blocked by Anja Christensen. Rebecca Krebs slides in to help her teammates in the centre. Oh, a spinning effort. Is blocked and Ben David responds. Brilliant finish, power, precision. Anja Christensen couldn't do anything about it. It's 12-7.
12-7. Quiet, please. Play.
Rebecca Krebs dives on the ball down to her right.
Quiet, please. Play.
Oh, brilliant save from Ben David. It was goal bound into that bottom left-hand corner, but she almost just punches the ball away.
Quiet, please. Play.
Ben David, good save by Anja Christensen, diving to her right. Timeout called by Thomas Svensson, the BSI Copenhagen coach. Makes his way onto the court.
5 minutes and a half in the clock. Do you think that we going to the end of the clock at this game?
I think so. At this moment, I think BSI Copenhagen are really giving Sporting a.
They are closer
battle.
from Sporting. That Sporting is close for the mercy, so it's not a easy game for anyone. Relembro os nossos espectadores em português que o Sporting está a vencer por 12-7 o BSI de Copenhagen. A equipa dinamarquesa tem vindo a ganhar algum ritmo e a recuperar a distância que separava da equipa portuguesa. Estão 5 minutos e 34 no relógio para jogar na segunda parte. E aguardamos o desfecho deste jogo com Lee Ben David com a bola.
Deflected away by Svensson towards that far side. Rebecca Krebs just sprints out to this near side and plays the ball towards the centre, but it's blocked out by Amanda Dennis, who's playing in a central position now for Sporting, and she goes down the centre. It's deflected away by Hannah Svensson. She's made a couple of big saves in this second half. Substitution now for BSI Copenhagen. Hannah Svensson is going to come off. And Juliana Lund is going to come on.
Quiet, please. Play. Out.
Quiet, please. Please.
First action from Julianne Lund, and she's standing on the left of the three on this near side. And Dennis was saves and responds.
Quiet, please. Please.
And David with a vicious throw with a bit of bounce and pace is blocked out in the centre by Andy Christiansen, who's actually moved into the centre now. So swapping with Julianne Lund, who's out on the left-hand side now.
Down. Quiet, please. Play.
Becca Krebs with a diagonal throw towards the near side is pushed away.
Quiet, please. Please.
And David with the throw down this near side has its effort saved by Anja Christiansen. Christiansen's by Julianne Lund, I should say, who's on this left-hand side. It's her first appearance for Julianne Lund, who didn't play in the first game against Ceci SP, but is making an appearance now. Rebecca Krebs, can she score another? Are we going to see that trademark celebration once again? Here is Ben David. Oh, that's a vicious throw, but it's a long ball given.
Yeah, really strong.
So, chance to get within 4 for Copenhagen.
Quiet, please. Play.
Rebecca Krebs.
And
Oh, it's down the
Ben David
centre, and
saves.
Ben David keeps her cool and
She
saves.
saves.
12-7.
Yeah.
Quiet, please. Please.
Ben David down the centre, saved by Anja Christiansen, who's been effective so far in that central role after moving from the left, from the near side. And she goes towards the near side of the Sporting goal, but is blocked out by Carolina Duarte. And she responds with that under the legs throw.
Now it's time to Carolina faces the wall and try to take pieces of it with their cannonballs. No, Ben David returns.
Substitution is part out. Number 3 in. Number 2.
Gonna see number 3 leaving. So no, number 3. Number 3 leaves. Carolina Duarte sai e Maria Peixoto entra.
Amanda Dennis tries to get past Rebecca Krebs, but she can't. Krebs blocks the ball out.
2 minutes 18 to go. 2 minutos e 18 no relógio. O Sporting vence por 12 bolas a 7. O BSI de Copenhaga nesta GoalBall World Cup 2020, jogada em Portugal. Hoje em Odivelas, amanhã em Lisboa, no Complexo do Casal Vistoso, com entrada grátis. Portanto, se estiver perto de Lisboa e quer assistir às emoções desta Liga Internacional, junte-se a nós, vai ter connosco ao Complexo Desportivo do Casal Vistoso. Ou então, continua a acompanhar a emissão no YouTube com a KuriakosTV.
Penalty against Rebecca Krebs, and a chance now for Sporting to record their 13th.
What emotion we'll see in the end of this move.
Amanda Dennis finishes it. It's 13-7.
Sadness. The emotion was sadness. Rebecca is a great player. We saw it first in the Champions League, and she's a great player.
Julianne Lund with that attempt that's blocked in the middle by Amanda Dennis. Here is Ben David. Ben David tries to find a route through, but is met by the wall of Anja Christensen, who's moved into that central position. Julianne Lund looks to respond down this near side again. It's saved. Throw from that near side. It's a gentle roll down the near side.
This time out, equipment check.
Under 90 seconds remaining then of this second half, and Sporting are on course for another victory. Here is Rebecca Krebs. Throw that skidded along the surface is saved by Maria Peixoto.
White, please. Please.
Here is Julianne Lund on the left side. Tries to find a route through, stopped by Maria Peixoto.
Time out, Copenhagen.
Estamos a assistir a um time-out, agora que faltam 45 segundos para o fim deste Sporting Clube de Portugal BSI Copenhaga na World Cup de GoalBall. O Sporting vence por 13 bolas a 7 num jogo que tem sido fantástico, com jogadas de grande qualidade de parte a parte. Algumas das melhores jogadoras do mundo encontram-se aqui. A equipa do Sporting com Lihi Ben David, com Maria Peixoto e com Carolina Duarte. Não, Carolina Duarte já não está. Amanda Dennis contra a fantástica Rebecca Krebs, que tínhamos visto aqui no início do ano a representar o Malmo e hoje a representar o BSI de Copenhaga. São equipas irmãs que jogam diferentes competições. The Malmo and the BSI, they are sister teams that play different competitions.
So final throw here for Sporting. It's going to be Ben David down the centre. Can they add another one? They can't, but it's full time. And Sporting have claimed the victory by 13 goals to 7. It was, in the end, a really fascinating game that, although Sporting were leading by a good distance, Copenhagen really battled hard and fought right to the very end. It's huge credit to Copenhagen, but it's Sporting who are the victors.
Sporting vence o BSI de Copenhagen por 13 bolas a 7. Mais uma vitória para a equipa feminina do Sporting, que continua a somar e seguir nesta World Cup disputada em Portugal. Terminamos por aqui a emissão a partir de Odivelas, voltando dentro de aproximadamente 5 minutos para voltarmos para o torneio masculino. Volte connosco porque vai valer a pena.
We'll see you then. Penultimate game coming next.
GoalBall is effort. GoalBall is passion. GoalBall is glory. Here, we love GoalBall. IBSA GoalBall European Championships Group B, Portugal 2022.